Tough game to play in, especially after what happened first 3.5 minutes.
Yeah, I think it's tough emotionally for all the guys on the ice. Both teams, and our guys, definitely heart sunk there for a long time, and you try to reset and get back at it, and there's took a few shifts, several minutes to kind of get the flow back in the game.
Yeah, that was tough to get her going after seeing Sabby down on the ice. I think that was pretty emotional for all of us. That was one of the first ones, I think, for me personally. I've been a little choked up. I mean, I love that guy. We all love him in here. He's just a team first guy. He'd do anything for anyone, and see him down there like that, it was we're all pretty shook up.
Yeah, it happened early in the hockey game. Is it the biggest challenge was trying to recheck yourself into an emotional game again?
Yeah, for sure. It's typically a pretty lively building, and I think you could see everyone was a little shook up out there. It's hard to get back into the swing of things when someone you care about and someone who's your brother goes down like that. We're all human out there. They are too. I'm sure they were just as shook up as us. So it's definitely tough to get back into it. I think a lot of us have been there in situations like that where you're maybe unconscious or whatever it may be, and it's scary to see. So I think we just wanted to make sure he got taken care of right away, and they did a great job. Got out there quick and seemed to take care of him well. So definitely a big thank you to everyone here who helped out.
But when you are short shifting and short-staffed, the way you were able to play, were you pleased with how your team did respond, at least through the first 40 minutes of tonight's game?
Yeah, I thought we went toe-to-toe with them and, played a pretty solid hockey game. I think we did a lot of good things there through 40 minutes, and, I think we just made a couple mistakes there in the last 20, and they capitalized on it. And, we had several opportunities to score. Give Tuukka, tip your hat to Tuukka. He played a great game. Made some big saves on that penalty kill. So I think that's the difference maker there is he was able to shut the door against us. Over the course of the first 2 periods, we're in a hockey game. We're getting some opportunities. We're limiting their opportunities, and we were playing the right way for a good portion of that game. And we can do it. We know we can. We just got to learn how to stick with it for 60 minutes. That's a good playoff hockey team over there. They've been doing it for years against us. As far as sticking with it, playing the full 60 minutes, waiting for us to make mistakes, and it's no different today than it was 7 or 8 years ago. It's the same recipe for success over there, and we got to take a page out of their book.
This is a sport with a lot of competition and at times animosity, and hatred and all that. But at the end of the day, we're all brothers in this game. We're all doing this because we love the sport. It's our livelihood, and you just that could just as easily been one of us. And you just can't help but think about Sabby and his parents and his loved ones and his fiance watching that, and it hits you. It's a bit of a gut shot for sure. So I think it shows the respect we all have for each other. Yeah, we go out there and play hard, and it gets chippy, and there's fights and altercations. But at the end of the day, we all respect each other and what we're doing out there, and it is a job, and you never want to see that happen.
He also showed, though, the two teams showed that there was no love lost between these two as the game progressed.
Yeah, it's always an emotional game here. Fans get into it, and everyone kind of gets sucked into it, and they mix it up and draw penalties or take penalties. It's just one of those things, and it gets on your nerves a little bit, but you've got to, you just got to learn to check it. That's just the game they play here and the energy in this building, and you got to try to separate yourself a little bit. Use it to give yourself a bit of a boost, but at the same time, you got to distance yourself from it a little bit. Obviously, we're all thinking of them, and I don't even know how to articulate it properly. I don't want to say he's fortunate because it could have been worse, because that would not be right of me to say, because seeing him down like that is tough, but we're all sending our love and thoughts towards him for sure.